Hello, this is Colwood, and we today will be looking at this tunnel here that I've made through the mountain. There's another bit there, and on a previous video I showed this tunnel and it was just 2 blocks high. I've made it now 3 blocks high, and the reason I wanted it 3 blocks high is because I wanted to be able to come down this tunnel safely with a horse, and with 2 blocks high I would suffocate. So that's the change there. You see we've got lights in the tunnel, some torches. They are simply there so that it's not dark and dingy, because we don't need them for mobs, because the floor is lower slabs, so mobs can't spawn in here anyway. So that is just to make this tunnel a bit brighter. However, I'm not happy with this tunnel. I like things to be looking natural, and this just looks like it's cut out of, well, it's all uniform, isn't it? And so what we're going to do today is make it look a lot better. What's in the barrel? In the barrel we have cobbled deep slate, tuff, andesite, cobblestone, gravel and deep slate. That's for the sort of rendering of the sides of the tunnel to make the tunnel look more interesting and more natural. And then I have some stone bricks, which are more sort of man-made look to those, and then I've got some variants of those cracked stone bricks and mossy stuff as well. So let's put that into my inventory so I can actually use it. And we can make a start. The only tools I've got today is a pickaxe. I've chosen a silk touch pickaxe, although it doesn't really matter too much, you could use either. And I've got a shovel in case we need to move any dirt. So let's start making some holes in this. And just randomly making holes in the wall. And I'm going to do the other side as well, and some on the ceiling. Just made a hole straight through that one. And I'm going to start filling some of these holes up, and some of these down the bottom as well, I think. I'm going to start filling some of these holes up. I'm not going to do the whole tunnel with you because it'll take far too long. So let's now start putting some random stuff in here. Just to make the tunnel look that little bit more natural. What do we got? We got some deep slate there. Let's put some deep slate in as well. I love deep slate. It's such a really good looking block. I haven't quite worked out about placing it. There's a way of placing it so that so sometimes it's upright like that, and sometimes it's side to side like that, and I haven't quite worked out why yet, but I will. And I've got some gravel as well. Let's get rid of my bow for now. Got some gravel because that's a lovely texture block too. And we'll put some mossy cobble in as well. And andesite. So it's starting to look a little bit more natural. Andesite's good because it's so close to stone, but it does actually mix it up a bit, make it look better. So that's the one thing I had planned to do, and I'll be doing that throughout this tunnel to make it look a bit more natural. But the other thing I want to look at is this lighting arrangement, because I want something a bit better than torches. Another thing I haven't brought actually, which could be done, is we could have some vines growing on the walls as well. That would make it look more natural. I might do that, but unfortunately I haven't got them with me at the moment. So let's have a look at lighting. So one of the things we can do is put lanterns in a hole, or torches in a hole. Let's grab that torch and see how much darker it instantly gets. We can put that in a hole, and I really should have brought some lanterns, but there we are. There's a torch in a hole. That looks better than having them stuck on the wall. Now, something I considered was knocking all these out around the hole, and surrounding it with stone bricks, just to make that little bit look man-made, and maybe stone bricks at the back as well. So that's one thing I had in mind. But then I figured, suppose we take that out, and I've not actually seen this yet, it's just something I've been thinking about, and we put that up there. That makes it look better already. And then if we take these out and put walls in there, that makes that look a whole lot better, I think. And if we were to do something like maybe put some cracked bricks in as well, maybe some mossy as well, let's pop that one, it doesn't matter, does it really? Let's pop that one out, put a mossy one there, see what that looks like. So I think that looks a whole lot better, and as I hinted at before, we can also take the back out like so and put some stone bricks in there as well. We'll put the torch back, and that looks much better. So I was going to do that at regular intervals along the tunnel, and it just makes the whole thing, I mean, this is what it did look like, which is just boring, and instead I'm going to make it look like this, which to my mind is a lot more interesting to look at. So I'm going to go and get some vines, and I'm going to go and get some lanterns, and once I've done that I will be back and show you what it looks like. See you soon. So this is what the tunnel did look like, and before I show you what it now looks like, how about you click that like button for me? That would really help me a great deal, and if you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing as well. It really helps the channel and it'd be doing me a big favour. So here we go. This is what it did look like. That's the half of the tunnel that I haven't done, and here is the completed tunnel. So I've put lanterns in, which are far better than torches. I've put some glow lichen in as well, which is a real nice feature. I think it really adds, and it also puts a little bit more light in the tunnel. I've made a lot of use of mossy blocks, and when you put them together like that, it's especially effective. Different blocks with moss on them. and I've put some vines in the tunnel as well. That, I think, looks far better than the original tunnel. It's far more interesting to walk down, looks far more realistic. And there we are, back at what it did look like. So there you are, from this to this, all done. Right, the only other thing I'm going to have to do now, of course, is start working on the outside of the mounting, because if this is what the inside looks like when I've cut through it, then the outside has got to have a few mixed in blocks as well. So I've got a load of work to do to really work on this mountain, or certainly the part of it that we see. I'm a stickler for detail. I like things to be right, and so that's something I should be working on. There we are. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye for now.